Hey y'all, welcome to Amy's Insight. I hope you're doing well today. So this is going to be a collective reading. We've got a Pisces lunar eclipse on our hands, and Spirit is not playing games with this one. All right, so eclipses are messy. They shake things loose. They expose what's been hiding in the shadows. If you've been feeling emotional or restless, or like you want to throw your whole plan out the window or throw yourself out the window, you are not alone, honey. Let me tell you. This energy has been lingering for the past few weeks, and it might last a few more weeks after this eclipse. All right, so whatever is being released, whatever comes to the surface, it's meant to clear your path. All right, so let's tap in to your energy and see what this eclipse is really bringing in for you. You know what I mean? So I will go through each of the 12 signs at the end of this reading. I'll go through each of the 12 signs and let you know where this is going to hit specifically for your sign, what you can expect, or how this eclipse, what area of life this eclipse is affecting you. All right, but first let's get into Spirit's message for you. All right, Spirit, when it comes to the collective or whoever comes across this reading, what are they meant to know? What are they meant to come into focus on? What are they releasing? What do they need to know? Okay, these two wanted to come out. All right, this is a guidebook, so instructions. Friendship. Okay, all right, I'm getting Taurus energy, so this hits specifically for Taurus. Aquarius. Interesting, because Aquarius is the sign. There might be a significance behind this. Okay, so an Aquarius in your life could be relevant. Give me one more. I feel like we're shortchanged here. Cunning here, 30. A Gemini could be relevant. Yeah, Gemini. I'm getting Libra energy. So this is about partnerships. Being honest when it comes to partnerships. Coming into contact or alignment with people that are on the same page as you. Competition, yeah. Libra rules are open enemies. It's the 7th house, right? So opposition. People that challenge us. And it's also the one that rules close connections. Sometimes we can be in connections that can be rather competitive in nature. Right? Have you seen those couples? Maybe you are part of that, couples that tend to compete with each other, or business partners that tend to compete with each other. So I'm getting, there's new friendships coming in, and there's old ones that are being released. It's coming into alignment with your soul family, your soul group. So yeah, this one flew out. We've got Xenia, vibrancy, perseverance. Ooh, grandmas. No, grandmas, stay over there. All right. Thank you, grandmas. They wanted to join in. And both of these grandmas, I want to show you my grannies. So my grannies, my great-grandmother and my grandmother loved flowers. They had a great green thumb. They would grow anything, anywhere. Shout out to my grandmas. Hey. Okay, so we got Thistle, defense, strength, yes, and these two ladies were very strong as well. Okay, so Thistle, isn't that kind of like a weed? All right, so new connections growing where weeds used to be. Osmanthus, appreciation, nobility, beautiful. Okay, someone could like pink, purple, yellow, and then we've got honeysuckle that wanted to fly out of here. Sweetness, nostalgia. All right, so yeah, nostalgia. Okay, so you have a growing appreciation for the past. You're embracing where you've been. You've overcome lots of challenges. You are becoming a more resilient version of yourself. You're more cunning in this lifetime, my friends. Yes, you are. You've been through a lot. And you're being advised that, hey, the sweet part is coming. Sweetness is coming in for you, baby. All right, let's see what's happening for the collective. How is this eclipse affecting those of us that are this collective, that are watching this video? We've got optical illusion, not what it seems, mirage, trap, unclear, all right, confusion, head trip. That's where you used to be. We've got, oh, interesting, look, I mentioned Libra is the 7th house in astrology, and I mentioned Aquarius, and it's right here under the 7. So an Aquarius, a Leo could be significant. I'm getting Leo because it's opposite from Aquarius. Could be Cancer also, since it's the 7th the 7th arcana. Hold on, we're gonna get your messages. We've got ballet shoes, 9, Sagittarius, stamina, endurance, repetition. All right, what's coming in for the collective, or what is happening during this eclipse season? Within a few days, the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. Another 797 could be significant. You might want to look up the angel number meaning of that if you are into angel numbers. Give me one more. What's happening for my collective? Night. One with Leo. I channeled that earlier. Well, I got it from Aquarius. So I'm getting opposition. All right. Tensions with someone, with a friend or someone close to you. Confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive, passionate, a fighting spirit. All right. Lots of fire energy and air. Fire and air. So there's something that you've been waiting on that is going to come in very soon. I'm being called to pull one more card. Thank you, Spirit. Pearl. Emotional force, opening up, experimental wisdom, honesty, intuition. The deeper mind, layers. Now, if you watched my water sign reading, my water sign predictions for the month of September, we also pulled the pearl in that group for Cancer. Or was it Pisces? One of the water signs got the pearl. And they also got the pearl in their charms. So maybe you're being advised to work with pearls, or there's a significant Cancer in your life, a Cancer individual. There is something opening up as far as your emotions. You've been very strong, very resilient. Hocus pocus, sleight of hand, projection, predictive programming. Here with cunning and optical illusion, I'm getting something around a connection of yours is being revealed, where someone has been very clever in how they approach you or how they maneuver around you. Yeah, give me just a second to take this in. Where do I want to put this? All right, optical illusion, ballet shoes within a few days. Okay, there is a reward for you going after what it is that you desire. You've been on the verge of giving up, but you're being advised to get more cunning, to be more clever in your approach. And as you do that, you will have the results that you're looking for. What it is that you're looking for is going to come through. I want to put that one here with the pearl. Yeah, you are getting what you want. Some of you could be dancers, or you're very graceful. You could like horses, or riding horses could be relevant here with the knight. But I'm getting there is clarity. You're going to be guided towards being very clear on your path, knowing what it is that you want. And again, I'm getting under a strong appreciation for the past, what you've learned in the past. All right, Spirit, when it comes to the collective here, what is it that they need to know? What's happening around this eclipse? What does the collective need to know? What's happening? Chariot, Cancer. So there's forward movement. You're overcoming challenges and setbacks. Your strength, your willpower is very strong at this time. The Tower, that's what's going to bring about change, massive change. The Tower is quite disruptive. We've got Mars energy here, Scorpio, and Aries could be relevant. Nine of Swords, you're getting yourself out of a situation that has been very stressful, that has caused you anxiety. And it's like you have to abandon ship. We got Mars in Gemini. So yeah, there's something that was like heartache, sadness, major heartbreak. All right, something was stressing you out. You could have received negative news, bad news, and that's what you are releasing. Tell me, for the collective, what is it? Saturn in Libra. Some of you could have these astrology placements. If you do, if you know them, confirmation that this message is for you. Saturn in Libra is exalted. Here, what Saturn in Libra can indicate for you, my friend, is that you reap your rewards. You're someone that's very assertive. You're meant to be a leader. You lead with grace. You lead with charm and fairness. You are someone that regulates yourself. But in a way, you have created your own heartbreak because you don't want to demand too much of others. And sometimes your sense of fairness could be thwarted by you wanting to protect or to baby others. I know. Maybe you haven't realized you're doing that, but you are now. Ace of Swords, that's what you're cutting away. You're establishing better boundaries. There's a breakthrough coming for you where you're not going to overgive because you have realized that this leads to heartache, to heartbreak, to people not being reciprocal with you. What is being delivered to the collective? What does the collective need to know right now? One more here. The Knight of Cups, all right? So as I say, you know, that you lead with charm. You are someone that is quite charming, someone that is quite polite. You're like, please, excuse me, thank you. You've been through some bullshit. Someone could have pulled the rug from under your feet and it could have thrown you off guard. And what you're being advised is that whatever was taken from you is going to be returned to you in a form that is better than what you lost. Whatever is coming in is better. It's better. You're showing people, because this Ace of Swords is giving clarity. It's Ophiuchus. Some of you, maybe you're part of the if you believe that this is a sign, Ophiuchus is a serpent, okay? It's a breakthrough. All right, tell me about the collective. Tell me about the Chariot here. The Fool, innocence, all right? There's a new beginning. It's unexpected here with Uranus rules the Fool. So there's some unexpected breakthrough, some unexpected turn of events. This eclipse is happening, well, I'm filming this on Saturday, so it's happening tomorrow. And then we have a solar eclipse happening in Virgo. All right, we've got Hermit. Some of you have been in hermit mode, and that is what you're releasing, right? There's a breakthrough. You've been afraid to step out on the scene. You've been isolating yourself from others, perhaps, and it's like, okay, you're starting to get restless. Some of you retreated or went into isolation so that you could better understand what it is that you're supposed to do. You keep to yourself. You've had bad experiences with connections where people have let you down. And that's why you chose to remove yourself from these connections and spend time on your own. Queen of Swords. You have a very sharp mind, a very sharp tongue. Air sign could be significant. Virgo could be significant. But I'm getting that you needed to isolate so that you could clear your head. This time that you were on your own is not for nothing. Okay, the Chariot, the Tower, the Hermit, the Fool, you've had major breakthroughs, major downloads since you've been on your own. And it's like you've been cutting things out that have caused you anxiety. Anything that has caused you stress, heartache. You're like, you know what? I need to retreat. I need to heal. If you have not experienced this, you might. If you've had disappointments with friends, with lovers, with people that you were close to, and it caused you to retreat, I'm getting you're coming out of this. If you haven't experienced this, you might experience this depending on who you are. If you're a Pisces or a Virgo, this could be applying for you, right? And you're meant to release this. You're meant to not stay in this energy. Page of Cups, happy news, all right? So here we have a turn of events. I love it. Dolphins could be relevant. You could be seeing dolphins. You could be seeing bears, unicorns even. All right, there is magic headed your way. Okay, so yeah, you have this new beginning where you are very introspective. Your health, if you've had health struggles or health issues, I'm getting breakthroughs there. Finding out what it is that you need to do to improve your health. Or this could be something around depression, anxiety. If you struggle with depression or anxiety, this could very well be that breaking point that you go through to get you some help. Tell me about this Ace of Swords for the collective. The Empress, look at that beauty. Andromeda galaxy. Some of you could be star seeds or you identify with that collective. Andromeda, beauty. So you are embracing how you look, how you love, how you nurture. It's like you've known where to draw the line, or you know where to draw the line. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Confirmation from my cats. Yeah, some of you have news coming in. Judgment. Look at that, rebirth. This is your rebirth, honey. Yes, sing it. Luca, come here. Yeah, so Luca's our kitten. He's 5 months old. About to be 5 months old. All right, so he was really singing it for the judgment part here. Two of Swords, Overcast, King of Cups, Compassion. Yeah, I'm getting, for the most part, some of you lived in an illusion for quite a while. You kept repeating the same patterns of overgiving and not receiving. That is what's changing for you. You are drawing better boundaries for yourself, and you are embracing yourself as you are. It's like you could have had insecurities where, you know, will they accept me? Will I get everything that I want? And I want to see what this Nine of Swords, the Tower, is about. Clarify the Tower and the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Tower, the Nine of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. There was a change in your luck. Destiny could have handed you something not that great. Something could have been taken from you. It could have been a position. It could have been associated with work. Yeah. Who did I get this for? I got this for Pisces, I think, because I'm getting someone that was knocked off their throne. This is talking about divine timing. Whatever it is that you went through, whatever it is that you lost, it was meant to be to push you on the right path for you. If you've had heartache where the love was not reciprocal, things ended, a cycle ended with this person, I'm getting you have new love coming in. It's love that's meant to grow. It's love that is clear. It's compassionate. It's generous. All right. What's coming in for the collective, Spirit? What is coming in here? Some of you, if you've had a falling out with your mother or a woman in your life that is significant, there is a breakthrough in communication where you guys get a chance to begin again. There's forgiveness coming through. Yes. You're going to understand why this person behaved the way they did. We got the Emperor here. Yeah, you're bossing up. The Emperor and the Empress. If you are single and your relationship didn't work out, I'm getting a new connection is coming in for you. Yes, there's a new, for those of you that lost a job, or, you know, you've hopefully not, but if there's a job loss or something like that, that's what's changing. You have this leveling up. You're stepping into a leadership role. You're this boss ass bitch, or this boss ass son of a biscuit. Put yourself where you fit. What's coming in for the collective, or an Aries could be significant. 10 of Wands. Okay, so lots of hard work headed your way. You're finishing up a cycle, Queen of Cups. Yeah, but you're balancing the work with your emotions, or you're not letting this work affect your emotions. Tell me, what is coming in? What's coming in? The Three of Pentacles, all right? So networking, connecting with others. And then Queen of Wands, exuberance here, death, transition, Knight of Pentacles, determination. So you guys are determined to have success in your life, and it is time that this happens for you. There is a change in fortune for you. where you are achieving success. You are this leader here, Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor. But it's not going to be easy. You do have to show up and do the work. There's times that you can overwhelm yourself, but you know that you're going to collect your rewards. And also for those of you that have had falling outs with friends or anyone that was close to you, there is this working it out. Now, if someone caused you a lot of anxiety or stress, you've decided to detach from this person, let that person be in the past. And this is how you level up. You become the Emperor. When you don't tolerate crap from others, when you don't allow others to dictate your life, you become the Emperor, regardless of your gender, right? So what you're showing here, others, is that, yeah, I've been through some shit. Yeah, things have been unsteady. But guess what? I'm done. This 10 of Wands indicates that you're at the end of this cycle. And you're stepping into this more lighthearted energy where things are really changing. For those of you, if you're looking for employment, I have like a new job is coming in for you, and you are going to connect well with your teammates, because this 3 of Pentacles is giving collaboration. Mars and Capricorn. All right, so Mars and Capricorn, you could have this in your chart. Yeah, Saturn in Sagittarius, Saturn in Libra. There's a lot of Saturn energy. Saturn is about restrictions. It's about lessons. And with the Aquarius energy in this all as well, this is about unpredictability. Things feeling unsteady. You cannot, with Uranus in your corner, you cannot bank on that. You can't expect it to be fully reliable. Here with this Wheel of Fortune with destiny, some of you, you're destined for success. You are destined to be at the top of your game, whatever it is that you do. You're wearing the crown. No one's going to take the crown from you. And look, I like how this fell on top of the Empress. Doesn't even need a crown. She normally does have a crown. I mean, it's kind of a little crown, right? But I'm getting this big ass crown on top. All right, so you're crowning yourself. You're being crowned after you gain this clarity, this insight. You're opening up your heart and you're embracing yourself. I'm getting like, if you had insecurities about yourself, about your physical appearance, about how you show up, about who you are as a person, that's also what's changing. You are loving yourself more, taking better care of yourself, doing all the things that you need to get to a better place, to feel more confident in yourself. I really like this message for you, my friends. Let's look at your goddess cards. And again, don't let the goddess throw you off. This is regardless, male or female, these are going to apply anyway. All right, what's happening for the collective? What does the collective need to know? All right, we've got tap in. I always say that. Tap in, you guys. Let's tap in. Oya. Rebirth and change, Stormbringer, protector of children, spouses. All right, some of you, this is connected to Sana. She is the goddess of death, of rebirth and change. All right, she brings the storm. So there's a storm brewing. Some of you, maybe you connect with that goddess. Then we've got Aphrodite, love, beauty, fertility, lust, pleasure, passion, procreation. Yeah, you're stepping into feminine energy. But it's that feminine energy that transmutes. It is not your typical soft, all flowers and roses. No, you're going in deep. You're tapping in deeply. Some of you could be psychics, mediums, or identify as someone that's very spiritual. Your third eye is awakening. We've got Archangel Chamuel. Chamuel, I'm probably fucking up the name. Sorry, you guys. Bringer of pure love, powerful spiritual illumination, peace in your heart and relationships of one who seeks God. Okay, so you might be called to work with Angel Chamuel. And then Gaia, mother of all life, brings order to chaos, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual enlightenment. That's who you are connecting with. Okay, Gaia. What else we got? True diamond, jewel within. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, so the hard lessons that you've gone through is meant to birth you in a new way. Singles, I'm getting love is coming in. All right, you're bringing in not just any love. If you're of marrying age, this could be a spouse. If you're not of marrying age, this could be a significant connection. Okay, someone, it could be your first love for some of you. All right, we got Emperor. Shut the fuck up. Look at that. You got the Emperor and the Emperor, honey. And Aries could be relevant. You're putting on your motherfucking crown. That's what you're doing. That's right. Power, strength, leadership, order, discipline, masculinity, confident. All right. So you've got Aphrodite energy right under, right on top of the Emperor. So you're meeting your match. Aphrodite is very feminine and the Emperor is very masculine. One more. What's coming in for the collective? We've got Venus, desire, sex. Okay. Lots of feminine energy here. Power of love conquers all. Some of you could go both ways. You could be into both genders. Focus, Archangel Michael, protector of God's chosen, deliverer of judgment, freer of possessed. We got judgment in the tarot also. Light worker, driven by deep desire to serve those in need. You are blessed with intuitive powers and inner guidance. Yeah. Some of you identify as light workers. You're being asked to focus to tap in, to connect. Maybe you haven't been connecting like before. Yeah, you're being advised to be, work on your spiritual side. For those of you that are interested in love, you've got love. I'm getting masculine and feminine energy. Some of you could be gender fluid. You don't care what's in between somebody's legs. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? To each their own. Anyways. All right, messages for the collective when it comes to this eclipse. You know what? This is starting to give me anxiety. I want to clear these up. I'm just going to leave the oracle cards here. And let's clear your tarot up because, yeah, your girl's getting anxious over here. I like to leave the oracle cards out because when I pull charms, and even with the tarot, we could still, I'll still remember what we pulled for the most part. The charms often connect to the oracle cards, and we're going to do some charms and some letters for confirmation on this reading, honey. Yes, we are. Hey. Okay. All right. Let's pull these here. We're going to ask for some guidance. Also, think of and I'm going to pull from the answer book. 3 answers. I'm going to read. All right. What is the advice and guidance for the collective? Unity. I bring my focus to the present moment and connect with my inner light. In this union, I find peace in my heart and feel my own divinity shine. This connection gives me solid foundation to live each day with wisdom and stability. Yeah, you guys, you're coming into union, into partnership with someone that matches your energy. And if you don't want connection, then, don't take it as unity with another person. Take it as unity within yourself and the universe. All right. We got inner power. I recognize my significance and embrace my true strength. In the face of adversity, I remain steadfast. If I stumble, I rise, knowing I am filled with the power of the universe. I accept and appreciate myself, for I hold the most precious treasures within. The light of the universe shines through me. Hell yeah. Yeah. This is giving Chariot energy. You've got the Judgment card. I mean, all this is what it's giving. You've been through the very difficult challenge, through a very difficult test. You were cloudy in your judgment, but now it's like something is like fisheye vision. Like it's very focused, laser focused even. All right, last one. It says, I have faith in life. I surrender to life and live fully in the present, trusting that God is always near. My faith surrounding me with light no matter what happens. I release my worries, knowing that life will always provide what is best for my soul. Love that message, you guys. I really do. You are becoming one with yourself. You're finding a close connection after being tested, after being pulled apart, or something ending abruptly for you. That is what's coming in. No more sadness, no more feeling like you don't belong. If you've been lonely, you're connecting to others. If you want love, you're getting love. It's what you think. Your thoughts have power. All right, let's do some wounds to wisdom oracle cards. Spirit, when it comes to the collective here, grandmas, hello. Hey, girls. Can we get messages? Thank you. My grandma with her cap is looking at me like, hey, what? Tomorrow brings new beginnings. Yes, they do. I mean, yes, it do. All right, what does the collective need to know, Spirit? What's happening here at the time of the eclipse? Find strength in vulnerability. Yeah, you found it. That's why you have a new beginning. You've been through the storm. You've weathered the storm. Yes, you're being cleansed. Healing is your superpower. Plants could be very significant. You could be drawn to any of these plants, or not these in particular. Maybe you just like plants in general, or you like to grow things. You have a green thumb. All right, honor your needs. Some of you, maybe you connect with cats, or cats could be significant. Last one, Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective? This is your turning point. I love it. This is giving Wheel of Fortune, the turning point. You've been through the storm. Some of you, there's a trip that's coming in, or you have to legalize paperwork for a trip. This could be like getting visas aligned, getting passports in check, all that. There's this period of calm that's coming after you've been through the storm. You are being cleansed. You're being purged. You are purging. You know now to take time for rest. And that's something that you're going to have to keep putting yourself first. As selfish as that sounds, or some of you, trust yourself again. Yeah, you've made mistakes, but now you've learned the lessons. You're not going to go down that same old path. You can trust yourself again because you've been through so much already. All right, so that is a message from Spirit. Let's pull your charms and your letters for confirmation. Okay, all right, Spirit, when it comes to the collective, can we have some letter here? Some letters. You can spell out people, places, things, initials, first name, last name, all that. It doesn't have to be, but let's get some letters. I love charms and letters. I started this well, I didn't start this, but I saw a video from Charmed Intuition way back when. I don't know, must have been like 8 years ago, 7, 8 years ago. I guess she had just started, but I thought it was fascinating because she was reading charms and I was like, oh gosh, she is hitting everything. I had just gone through a breakup and she like spot on hit everything with the charms. I'm like, how does she do it? And then she pulled up the letters and it spelled out my ex's name. I was like, what? I'm like, this stuff really works. And confirmation from Luca. Yes, baby. All right, so Confirmation from Facebook. All right. So all that. Hey, go check her out. She is awesome. And no, we have never connected. And no, I'm not, I'm just saying. This is where the charms and the letters came from. All right. Supine. I'm getting supine. Maybe resting is significant here. CJ, RJ, cup. I'm getting size, bite, zing. I was thinking of that Dracula movie, what's it called? With Adam Sandler and Selena Gomez, where he's like, when he's falling in love, he's like, oh, I really want to zing with somebody. Like, like I got the zing. You're getting the zing with somebody. Facebook, MQ, not the BM. Sheesh. Some of you, maybe you're in nursing. Maybe you know. What else? Junior. A junior could be significant. Vices. Some of you could be letting go of vices. Miami, Florida, Alabama, mama. Okay, let's get your charms. All right. Spirit, when it comes to the charms for the collective, what can we do? I think I saw a crayon. Yes, hey. Okay, so we've got the anchor. So you're locking something down. Let's bring these up closer so you can see them better. Okay, so your star is rising. You're going after your goals, your desires here with a shooting star, following your goals, your path. Something is really going to take off for you, guys. Jumping bean energy here with the Om symbol. Some of you could be into meditation, spirituality. We've got the pentacles, so manifestation of money. Here with the rings, this is giving unity. Coming into a close connection, locking it down, locking it in with someone. You do have love coming in here with the heart. Here with the star and the doggy. If you have a passed on doggy, this could be like a spirit guide, an animal spirit guide for you. Here with the starfish, Aquarius energy. The doggy, it gives loyalty. And Aquarius is about friendships. And I'm getting there's new connections walking into your life and old connections that could be walking out. Here with the mermaid, some of you could resonate with mermaid energy. You could be very sexy, very good looking. Here with the treasure, I'm getting going after the treasure, but you have to take a deep dive in order to get it, right? The treasure isn't just floating around. You have to actually go dig for it. Here with the phone, the broken phone, there could be a miscommunication. Trust your intuition regarding whatever conversation it is that you're having. Here with the book, you could be into reading. We've got the year of yes. This is your yes year, you guys. All right, somebody's name could be Andre. Here with the flask, I'm getting medications could be significant. You're finding the right medicine for you if you've been having, here with healing is your superpower. I'm getting some of you, maybe you've been struggling with health and you are healing. There's recuperation. Here with nope, not today, and the screw, I'm getting somebody could try to screw you over, but you're like, nope. Or someone could try to fix things with you and you're still not having it. You're wearing your crown. You're like, you know what? I'm in my boss ass bitch or boss ass bro energy. And nothing or nobody is going to take that away from me. Here with the imitation cherries, I'm getting someone could try to seduce you also, all right? Telling you the things that you want to hear, so be careful. We've got turquoise is about protection. Here with the moon and the crown, yeah, really trust that intuition of yours. If you are psychic intuitive, your powers are expanding. You're super wise. You're super tapped in. Yeah, trust your intuition. Here with 2, and we got another 2 over there, you are meeting your match, honey. I'm getting partnership, connection strongly for this group, for this collective. 2 and 2, that gives 4. 2 is about planning. It's about reviewing your progress, keeping things balanced. And 4 is about structure. It's about stability. So you guys are working towards union, towards connection, a close partnership, locking something down, locking something in. More money coming in here with the pentacle. Here with the feather, I'm getting angelic guidance. A Sagittarius could be significant. We got Pisces and Aquarius on the table. All right. And what else do we have? We've got the $100 bill. So money coming in. And we also have some tarot cards. We got the Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Focus. Thank you. All right, so a fire sign, and then with the ring, you could be getting closer to someone that's a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius. If there has been problems or tensions or lack of clarity, here with the bullet and the foggy crystal, you're putting that to an end. You're ending problems in the connection. All right, someone is salty. We got the salty there. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, you're disassociating from groups, friends, organizations, people that don't want to get on the same page and they don't want to put in effort in y'all connection, and someone is salty about you severing ties. You could be salty or they could be salty. Put yourself where you fit. All right, and then we've got Wuthering Heights. Honestly, I don't remember what this book is about. All I know is that it's romance, and it's not like the easiest romance. I think there was like struggle. I mean, it's a novel, right? So of course, and by Emily Bronte. Didn't she do that other book? What's it called? Pride and Prejudice. Was that her? I think so. I need to read more books, you guys, seriously. Anyways, that is what I have for you. I was going to say about the book. Did I talk about it? Yeah, you might be called to read more books since you got 2 of them, but you're getting a strong yes for something. Yes, year. This is your year to shine. This is your year to succeed and attain whatever it is that you want. But here with Wuthering Heights in the romance novel, yeah, it's something connected to love, but it's not an easy love, and it's a secret love. Or secret feelings could be significant, or some of you are holding feelings for somebody's, like, what am I saying? Shut up. Okay. All right. You know what, guys? I'm just going to leave it there. I will come back later on to do another collective reading. But for now, let's get into the signs and see what this eclipse is bringing in for you. So, all right, friends, that was a message from Spirit. Now, before we close out your reading, I wrote down where this is happening for your sign. Let's take a quick look at the astrology sign by sign so you know exactly where this eclipse is landing in your chart. I'm going to go through all 12 signs, nice and simple. Just listen for your sun, moon, or rising, but it will more closely resonate with your rising sign. All right, so for Aries rising, that's you, honey. This eclipse is in your 12th house. It's big release, purging the past. All right, Taurus, for you, this is in your 11th house. This is friendships, groups, organizations that you belong to, your long-term plans for the future. That's shifting. All right, Gemini rising. This is happening in your 10th house, which is the house of career, your spotlight on your status, your reputation. That's a shift there, shake-up. All right, and then we've got Cancer for you. This is the 9th house. This is a beliefs house. It's connected to travel, education, spirituality. So that's being realigned for you. Now, Leo, for Leos, this is the 8th house. Money, intimacy, shared resources are being highlighted. Virgo, yeah, this is the right one. Yeah, Virgo, this is in your 7th house. It's partnerships. Partnerships, close connections are being tested or cleansed, clarified. All right, we got Libra. For you, Libra, this is happening in your 6th house, which is a house about routines, health, and daily habits. There's a reset happening for you here, changing things up. All right. Then for Scorpio, this is happening in your 5th house, is what rules love, children, creativity, romance, right? So that is also changing. It's rising up for you. Yes, confirmation. Sagittarius, this is happening in your 4th house of home, family, your roots. That's shifting for you. Hi, baby. Then we've got Capricorn. So Cappy, this is happening in your 3rd house, the house of communication, siblings, local connections. That's changing or shifting. Some of you might decide to move, right? And then we've got Aquarius. For Aquarius, this is happening in your 2nd house, your house of money, values, self-worth. This is being reviewed, all right? And then for Pisces, the star of the show, Pisces, this is happening in your 1st house, which is your personal identity, your image. That's what's being transformed at this time. All right, so that's the eclipse breakdown for all 12 signs. If you want me to look at your chart, at your personal chart, and how this energy plays out for you, the info is in the description below. All right, so yeah, please stay blessed. And what else I got? Yeah, if you want to connect with me, the information is in the description box below. Stay real, stay blessed. Know what I mean? All right, have a good day. Bye.